Would you rather marry a guy who is rich, buys you a ton of fancy shit like Birkins, brings you on dope trips, but cheats on you? Or marry a broke dude who can't buy you shit and he doesn't cheat?
The second one does not cheat.
No, he don't cheat. He loves you. Like, literally, he sends you flowers on the most random days with little teddy bears that are holding like a tiny balloon.
I'm going to say the first guy. And here's why. Here's why.
This is why the red pill community exists.
In a situation where I guess you could say, like, I was kind of straight financially because he was taking care of me, but then I got to a point to where I didn't like him anymore. So then it's like, I really need to make my own money now because I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like, this relationship has ran its course. And I think a lot of the time women don't talk about that part of dealing with somebody who is, like, quote unquote taking care of you too, because sometimes you don't even really like that man for real. No more. You really don't want to have to deal with him, but you're dealing with him because of what he's doing.
Right. I don't know if you guys have met men, but it's actually so hard to get money out of them. And by the time you finally do get money out of a man, oh my God, you actually, all the effort you put into trying to get money out of that man, you actually could have just put into like yourself, your business, your career, and it pays way more dividends. That is why I am now focusing on just getting money. I cannot care too much about men. Did women actually want men, or did we just want money? Like, I really feel like the girls just wanted money because we wanted to live a beautiful life, because we wanted nice things, because we wanted to travel, because we wanted to have actual fun with the people we care about, which is actually just our girlfriends. I don't know that the girls actually really wanted men. It was always about the money. For all the girls that have kind of stopped listening to Shara 7 and are just focusing on themselves and trying to build their careers and get to the bag, if you really were listening to Shara, it was never really about the man. It was always about using the man to get money. So if you were a follower of Shara, I'm not sure you actually really wanted that man. I think you just wanted money.
Eddie's brothers. I don't want to tell y'all something real quick, man, and I believe the rain is about to come down, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. You have to understand that money is the god of most women. Money is the god of most women. Not all women, but easily 51% of women. Money is their god, and you can tell just based on by the way they move and by the way they navigate while on this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just reading a quick article, man, and I don't know all the details of Tyreek Hill. You know, Tyreek Hill, man, that plays for the, I don't know who Tyreek plays for now, NFL player. Tyreek Hill has been married for less than 2 years. I believe it said 17 months. His wife filed for a divorce, and now he's having to come out of pocket as if he's been married for 20 or 30 years, man. He's having to come out of pocket, I know, $500,000 lump sum up front, and it said anywhere between $20,000 and $50,000 per month he has to pay this woman for 17 months of marriage. Are you telling me, man, a lot of these women that get with these high-profile guys or just get with men that have a lot to lose, are you telling me, man, that their motive isn't the money? Are you telling me their motive isn't the money? And I'm not talking about hypergamy. I'm not talking about a woman's natural instinct to make sure she gets with a guy that's a provider and a protector. I'm not even talking about that, because that's in every woman. Every woman, every single woman wants to get with a man with a little bag, with a man that can protect and provide, that can buy her some nice things. I'm not even talking about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about women that live their lives and God, you know, money is their God, meaning every single thing about them is about going toward the money. It's kind of like the sister said, I don't even know if all these women that get online and say all these things, like, now that I think about it, I don't even think these women want men. I think they just want the resources that they can get from men. I think they just want the dollars that they can extract from men. And once I'm on his team and I'm getting the money, like once I get too tired of them, or once I see a way to get my own bag, I'm done. And I'm telling you, man, this is at least 51% of women. You know, and this is the thing. Men low-key know this. All men low-key know this. So when you go get the shiny watch, you go get the new whip, or you go get the new belt, like you may say to yourself, hey man, I'm trying to be fresh, be clean, and we are when we do things. But at the same time, you fully understand how a woman is going to respond to it. You're fully aware that it's going to click a box inside of a woman that makes you an eligible bachelor. You know what I'm saying? You can even come to places like Thailand. You ain't got to come to Thailand. You can go to places in the States, in certain parts of certain cities. You can see a lot of women that get with certain men, that hang with certain men, that are at the club with certain men, that are married to certain men strictly because he has a bag. It's not attraction. It's not attraction. A lot of these women, man, money is their ultimate goal. And to be fair, just to make it make sense, I'll say it like this. For a lot of men, I can easily say that sex is their God. For a lot of men, and I can easily say 51+% of men, sex is their God. Meaning, we may move in a certain way, we might do a certain thing, we might present ourselves a certain way, but at the end of the day, man, getting between a woman's legs is the ultimate. It is by any means necessary type energy. You know what I'm saying? And he's willing to forfeit his friendships. He's willing to forfeit his job. He's willing to forfeit his savings. He's willing to forfeit everything just to get that vice he's craving for, just to get that thing he's called God. Women are no different, man. Except it's a completely different vice. And I'm gonna tell you this: once you understand this, it's gonna at least eliminate half of the women that you have to filter through, man. And I'll say this, man. It's not even me sitting there talking about bad women or Jezebel women, all this stuff, man. Because you got some women that are presentable in the eyes of society, and they still move in this energy. If you ask me, even when Janet Jackson had her divorce, she married the billionaire, and they had all this stuff on paper. Like, okay, if you get married for X amount of months and you have a child and you do XYZ, then on this certain day you get, I believe it was half a billy. And you telling me when she hit X plus 1 day, all of a sudden it's time to get a divorce. All of a sudden it's he was abusive. Now you gotta understand, these women have a motive, man. A lot of these women have a motive. And again, it's getting to that bag by any means necessary. So all I'm saying, man, is be cautious.